Hello, my name is Margaret Barker. I'm the Senior Social Prescribing Link Worker for SOAR community and for the Primary Care Network SAPA 5. So I've been with SOAR for just coming up on 4 years, and as well as doing the social prescribing for the network and SOAR area, I also manage a small team of link workers, so I head up that little team. Predominantly our role is to we would actually be the front line, the first point of contact for many clients. So we process the referrals, we prioritise them, and we also put them in a list ready to start to make calls. So our initial call will be to find out what matters to that person, what areas they want to improve, what bits of their life is maybe not going as well as they would like, and what kind of help they need from SOAR services or wider city services. We would we co-produce a plan with the client, so we look at what matters to them and, like I said, the areas that they want to improve. Generally, the people we can't work with, or we generally don't work with, are anybody under 18. It's also very important that the person wants to make changes and is quite motivated to make changes, because without that focus, then it's very difficult for us to get the results that we are looking for the client. If we have people with very serious mental illness, I mean generally low-level mental illness, so anything like low-level anxiety, depression, low mood, we would be able to support that person to try and make some positive changes. But if it's anything more serious, then the person would have to have professional support in place for us to be able to work with them. And it's not an out-and-out no, it is just to make sure that that person is supported successfully and supported effectively. We, from our initial call and from our co-producing the plan with the client, we would maybe refer out to citywide services, or we would refer internally into SOAR. So that can be anything from benefits to social networks to support from a health and wellbeing coach. That's the kind of work that we would look to put in place for a client. So we would look at what services are in place and what is available across the city, and it's important that we make sure that we are completely up to date with what other services are doing. For instance, Citizens Advice Bureau, things like shelter, things like some of the women's support groups like Saffron. We would very often, because of the capacity and the amount of referrals they receive, they have to shut their waiting lists, or there might be a change to service. It's really important that the link workers stay in contact and stay abreast of what is happening. The link workers, as well as the health and wellbeing coaches, work as part of the Primary Care Network MDT, so we have a number of roles that we work together with. So it might be that not everything is provided by the link worker, but we can be the ones that bring together like a bit of a wraparound service to support someone, and very much that is the link worker's role, to make sure that everything is in place and not do it all themselves, but just to make sure that everything is in place for that client to get a positive outcome.